Welcome to Solo Shot First, and today we're going to be having a look at the Star Wars Expanded Universe Shae Visla. Now this, as you're probably all aware, this is a re-release. And I never actually owned the original Shae Visla, but I understand that there's been some massive head improvements, and certainly the images that I'd seen of the old head sculpt were very, very different to this one. So let's have a look at the card. So this is a really, really lovely looking card. I mean, obviously you've got a nice artist's impression there of Shae Visla, the Kenner logo in the bottom corner. She's obviously holding her pistol, and then, you know, looks like she's obviously sort of firing those flames out of one of her arm guards. Comes obviously on the Expanded Universe chase. Lovely little Star Wars chase there. Obviously quite standard, but inside the bubble, beautiful looking figure, even looking at this just inside the card. On the green name pill, obviously you've got Shae Visla, and the green background on the figure itself. So really, really nice looking card back, and I'm absolutely chuffed to have managed to get this, because I do know that on the secondary market, this was a very, very expensive figure. So very much welcome that they did this as a repack. So let's have a look at the back of the card. Okay, so this is VC 101. Again, you've got that lovely sort of Star Wars Vintage Collection racetrack, and highlighting the two figures, obviously, as part of this sort of wave, if you like. Really, you've got Shae Visla herself and Lando Calrissian from Battlefront 2. A lot of legal information on the bottom, but VC 101. Okay, so we'll just have another quick look at the front of the card, and then we'll get this figure open and actually have a look at it in a little bit more detail. So, but yeah, I'm really, really chuffed to have got this. Absolutely chuffed. Let's get this figure out of the packaging and have a look. Okay, so here we have the figure out of the packaging, and I've got to say, first impressions, this is an absolutely stunning looking figure. I mean, in terms of the amount of colours and detail that have gone into this figure, there's an awful lot. So I just wanted to put it on the spinner quickly so you can just get an overall look, and then we'll have a look at the figure in a little bit more detail. But really lovely looking figure, and a great head sculpt. And as I said, only from the images I've seen of the previous one, that is, I don't have it, but this does appear to be far superior, and a great looking head sculpt. So let's have a look at the figure. Okay, so from the front of the figure, and I mentioned obviously with regards to the colouring, and I hope the camera here is going to show this, because the amount of detailing and colouring on this figure is absolutely awesome, very impressive. I mean, she's got the sort of the black and the blue boots, the blue and silver shin guards, and then actually the sort of what appear to be knee pads. One is a sort of the silver and the blue, and the other one appears to be on her left leg, or right as you look at it, appears to sort of be that sort of gold and silver and blue, with a little bit of red just above the knee cap, as you can see there. The detailing around the waist is very impressive. You know, you've got obviously the sort of gold, there's blue, there's black, and then obviously the big sort of chest plate has some red in there. Lovely detailing on the arm guards. Let's move that round if you can. I don't know if you're going to see that properly, but obviously red on the gloves, sort of gold, silver, and then obviously gold all on the shoulder pads as well. So really, really nice looking figure. And from the back, again, an awful lot of detailing there. So striking looking figure. I think that, that backpack is removable, but you just obviously have to remove that pipe from the front as well. So really, really impressive. In terms of the articulation, now obviously this being a slightly older sculpt, repack essentially, other than the new head mould, it has obviously all of the standard things that you would expect obviously from the vintage collection, in terms of the swivel around the head, There's not really much of a hinge there, but you've got articulation at the shoulders, at the elbows, and at the wrists, and just above the waist in the torso area, a swivel there. Again, because it is the older sculpt, obviously you don't have that butterfly effect, obviously, just sort of below the waist, but you do have articulation at the knees and at the ankles. So stunning looking figure, really, really stunning. Let's see what she looks like with the helmet on. Okay, so it's a swappable head. Sorry, I should have made that clear. But wow, look at that. Look at the detailing on that. Let's bring that in, if you can see. Stunning. Really, really good looking head sculpt. Or helmet, I should say. That's very impressive. Really impressed by that. In terms of the accessories that you get with this figure, it actually comes with 2 different blasters. So, I don't know if the camera's going to show that. So 2 pistols. Not massive detailing, just that sort of greyy silver, but quite nice. And the second one, I think the massive main difference really there seems to have some sort of scope on it, and that's the main difference. So obviously you've got the swappable head, the 2 pistols, and then you've got 2 of these. These are these fire effects that come out of those pieces from the forearm, so firing the flame. I'm not one of the biggest fans of these, but listen, any accessories are welcome. But at the end of the day, you know, this is a figure I didn't have, and it's a stunning looking figure. So if you haven't got this, it's a great opportunity to pick this one up, and obviously with the improved head sculpt, even better. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, there'll be more videos coming shortly. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.